Hello, and welcome to my seminar where I'm going to talk about how to get your phone ringing with new clients without spending a fortune on advertising. My goal for you today is to show you what you can do to get your phone ringing with a steady stream of brand new clients. The information I'm going to share with you is based on more than 15 years of experience in the digital marketing field. It's good, solid information, and if you grasp it well and you implement it effectively, it will definitely have a profound effect on the growth of your HVAC business. You've probably thought to yourself what it would be like to be positioned as the top HVAC company in your area. Maybe to have a steady stream of potential clients calling into your business every single day. Or to be confident that you are leveraging your online presence to the maximum in terms of exposure and lead generation. I can tell you that with an effective ongoing marketing campaign, you could double your business. But what if you don't have a marketing strategy in place to grow your business? You may have heard this famous line from P.T. Barnum, "Without promotion, a terrible thing happens." Nothing. If you're like most business owners, you lay awake at night worried that if things don't pick up, you may have to lay off some of your workers. You may not be able to make payroll this week. You'll have to close the doors to your business, or you'll have to go back to work and work for someone else. And finally, you'll look like a failure. But don't worry, none of that will happen because I'm going to show you how to develop a powerful marketing campaign. Let's get into it. We're going to cover a number of things. One of them is how to maximize your online marketing by optimizing your website for the search engines. I'm going to talk about how to drive traffic to that website. And I'm going to talk about converting those visitors into a steady stream of new clients. Before we dive into that, you may be wondering, why should you be listening to me? My name is Frank Brach, and I am a search engine optimization expert. I've put more than 75 businesses onto Google's first page. I am the owner of a Los Angeles-based marketing and advertising firm called Can You Find Me Now? And I've been in the digital marketing space for more than 15 years. Some people call me the Einstein of SEO. Now, I've built this company, and we focus on marketing and use all the tools that are available to us to market a business online. Some of those tools include website design and development. We also use SEO, pay-per-click campaigns, email marketing, social media marketing. We get involved with content creation for the website. We also do photography and videography, and we write press releases and distribute them for you across the internet. When I first started this SEO business, the major search engines were Yahoo, AOL, and Alta Vista. Google wasn't even a major player at the time, but they sure have come a long way. I am the author of Chapter 5 for this college textbook on the subject of search engine optimization. My subject here is getting to Google's first page. Amazon and I are working to convert this book into a Kindle version. We hope to have that done pretty soon. Keep an eye out for it. I also produce a weekly series of checklists and worksheets to help businesses work on their business, not just in their business. You can find them on LinkedIn and on my website, where you can subscribe to my weekly newsletter. And I am a Google AdWords certified partner. I've managed AdWords campaigns with budgets as high as $4,000 per day. Now, one advantage I bring to the marketing game that few internet marketers have is a background in construction. After college, I moved to Northern California to work with my father's construction company building custom homes. We did everything from digging the trenches for the foundation, to framing the house, to installing plumbing pipes, running conduit for the electricians, laying floor, and hanging drywall. So I'm familiar with a lot of the issues that home improvement companies face while on the job. But enough about me, let's get back to helping you. It's important to recognize that there are two keys to success with your website. The first, of course, is SEO, or search engine optimization, and the second is conversion. Let's first talk about SEO. SEO is the process of getting more traffic to a website by improving that site's visibility in the search engine results. This involves improving the content, making sure that the pages are able to be indexed correctly, and ensuring that the content is unique and relevant. Conversion is that characteristic of your website that resonates with the customer that's looking for those services, so that they pick up the phone and call you instead of hitting the back button and going to your competitors. So what's the most important element of a successful SEO campaign? Keywords. Keywords are those words and phrases that people are typing into a search bar whenever they're looking for your services. In fact, keywords are the most important element for all the marketing you'll do for your business. Keywords are going to drive all your marketing efforts because those are the terms that people are searching for. The task at hand now is to research and discover the terms people are searching for, and then make sure you're there when they go looking. Your keywords should be included in your website, of course, but also in all your pay-per-click ads, your blog posts, articles, press releases, and all your social media. Does your website show up when doing a search? Does it rank well in those non-paid listings where the majority of searchers go? Believe it or not, 80% of searchers ignore the paid listings and they go straight to the organic results. Does your website show up for keyword phrases that are important to your business? Phrases like Los Angeles HVAC repair, or Los Angeles heating and air, maybe Los Angeles emergency HVAC. Do you know which keywords you are ranking for? Now, of course, you're going to show up for your company name, but I'll tell you that people rarely type in the company name. They'll type in something like Los Angeles emergency heating and air conditioning repair, for example. So you really need to think about what people are typing in when they need your services. I'd suggest mapping out a list of the top 10 to 12 keyword phrases you think people are typing in whenever they need your services. Once you've got your list of keyword phrases, the next question to ask is your website properly optimized for the search engines? Now, getting your website to rank well in the organic search results comes down to two main factors: on-page optimization and off-page optimization. Proper on-page optimization tells Google what you do and the areas and cities you serve so that it can display your website in the search results for those keywords your customer has entered into the search bar. And your website has to exhibit authority. This is done by developing credible and relevant inbound links and citations from other authoritative websites pointing back to your website. So here are some of the elements to work on to improve your on-page optimization. First of all, develop a unique title tag for each page. Work to put those keywords at the beginning of that title tag, not at the end. Words at the beginning of the title tag are weighted more heavily in the search engine's algorithm. Also, ensure that no two pages have the same title tag. Use an H1, also known as a heading tag, at the top of each page restating your title tag, and only use the H1 tag once. For additional headings, use H2, H3, H4, and so on. Include your major keywords in the naming of your images. This is a really good idea. Don't use image1.jpg, for example. Try to get your keywords in there. If you're talking about heating and air conditioning, use those keywords. For example, heating-air-air conditioning-repair.jpg. Now, it's hard to say and it's a long word, but Google reads it instantly and indexes those images. So it can really help as far as the search engines are concerned. It should almost always be possible to use your major keyword for that page in the URL. If you're talking about HVAC installation, for example, include that phrase in the URL. And when you put it in the URL, be sure to separate the words using dashes. Don't use underscores. Be sure to write unique and relevant content. We have two masters to serve whenever we're marketing on the internet. The search engines is one, and your customer or visitor is the other. Write web page content that is compelling, make it relevant, and try to answer questions that you think your customers may have. Great content is not only critical for the search engines, but increases your likelihood of customer conversion. Here is your opportunity to show your expertise and leadership as an HVAC specialist. Be sure to produce unique content for each and every one of the cities you serve and for each service you offer. Use different keyword combinations for the different services you provide on the different pages across your website. Remember that each page on your website can only be optimized for 1 to 2 keyword phrases or keyword phrase combinations. If you add more keyword phrases, you're going to dilute your strength with the search engines, and you're going to reduce your ability to rank higher. Build out the website and create separate pages for each and every service that you offer. Because a typical HVAC website usually has only 5 or 6 pages, this minimal presence does not create a lot of indexation opportunity for the search engines. When you're building out the website and creating separate pages for each service, you can get listed on the search engines for each of the different keyword combinations. And be sure to build out pages for each of the cities you serve as well. Many HVAC companies provide services to cities outside of the city where their office or business is located. You can maximize your potential page indexing by building out pages for each of those cities and for each of the services that you provide. I can't stress this enough. Let's talk about off-page optimization. The main strategies for building powerful off-page optimization include authority development, citation development, and link building. All things being equal, your website's authority is determined by the quality, quantity, and relevancy of the links pointing back to it. It is a popularity contest. Remember that if you have bad or low quality links pointing back to your website, Google is going to penalize you. If you've noticed a drop recently in your rankings, you probably have a number of bad links pointing back to your website. Now those bad links, they have to be removed or disavowed. Things to keep in mind include having someone on your team that's managing all of this. It's a lot of work. It's very important to stay on top of this. You should have someone that's proactively building new, high-quality inbound links on a regular basis. Have someone be on the lookout for bad links. These should be monitored regularly. And have someone responsible for updating your blog. Without some kind of process in place where you're developing new and fresh content, your website is just going to sit where it is and it won't be moving up in the search results. You need to develop a strategy to consistently build authority and build backlinks pointing back to your website. All in all, as we said before, he who has the most quality links and relevant links wins. It is definitely a popularity contest. So, how and where do you get those high quality and relevant links? Here are some of the more powerful opportunities we use to build quality links. Directory listings are the online low-hanging fruit. Among others, the directories we recommend include Google Maps, Yahoo Local, City Search, Yellow Pages, Yelp, Merchant Circle, and Info USA. And the list goes on and on. You'll want to ensure that your website is listed in these online directories. And having your website there is considered a citation as well as being a high-quality, relevant link. Next is association links. Get your company listed in as many association directories as you can. This includes HVAC associations, networking groups, service organization directories like Kiwanis or Rotary, and chambers of commerce directories. You should also distribute content from your website across the internet. We want to increase your footprint. It's become cliche, but content is king, and Google loves content. Develop a process for creating and posting interesting content to your website on a regular basis. Keep in mind that the content doesn't just have to be written. In addition to the articles and blogs, it's a powerful strategy to post videos, photos, infographics, and even podcasts. And once you have it posted on your website, syndicate it to as many places as you can on the internet. Research your competition and get the high quality links that are pointing to them and get them pointing to you. By using a number of tools such as Raven Tools or Majestic SEO or even Backlink Watch, you can take your competitor's URL, input it into your favorite tool, and it will produce a report that lists all of their backlinks. Choose the ones you think are the highest quality and the most relevant, and then work to get those same sites linking back to you. So, we've discussed SEO and how to improve your on-page and off-page optimization. I promise you we talk about other ways to drive traffic to your website. We recommend 4 powerful and effective strategies for driving traffic to your website. The first is advertising, email marketing, social media marketing, and producing high-quality videos. Let's look a little closer at each one. With advertising, you want to optimize your paid search, your social media advertising, and display advertising opportunities. Research and test to find which platform works best for your business. Each one is different. For some, Google AdWords is best, but for others, Facebook ads drives the most targeted traffic and at a much lower cost. Ensure that your website's URL is on everything from company vehicles to all your collateral materials. Next is email marketing. Email marketing is still one of the most powerful methods to drive traffic to your website, and it's one of the most economical. The ROI on a great email campaign could be huge. Be sure to develop an ongoing campaign. One-off campaigns rarely have the impact necessary, and they will cause you to erroneously believe that email doesn't work, but it does. It really does. Next comes social media marketing. Promote your content through social media channels such as Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and LinkedIn. Remember to be social. Here's where you build relationships and friendships, and it gives you an opportunity to increase engagement with your customer. And be sure to respond to and acknowledge comments and likes. Now that you've got the conversation going, keep it going. Let's talk about producing high-quality videos. Video content is quickly becoming the king of content. Video has high retention and is an excellent way to grab your audience's attention. With video, you get to set the pace and the order in which the content is delivered, so you have a lot of power here in crafting your message. So far, we've talked about search engine optimization and how to improve your on-page and off-page optimization. And I shared with you 4 of the most powerful and effective strategies for driving traffic to your website. So if everything is working properly, you're getting a ton of traffic to your website. Lots of people are finding you for, let's say, emergency HVAC repair, and then they're visiting your website. The big question now is, how is your website doing in terms of conversion? If your website isn't optimized for conversion, you could have the #1 organic listing, and you could get hundreds of visitors to your website on a daily basis. But if you haven't given the visitor specific and compelling reasons to contact you instead of your competition, you may not be getting as many calls as you should. You could be leaving lots of money on the table. Let's talk about the best practices to improve your website's conversion rate. One very powerful and extremely effective practice, believe it or not, is to have your phone number in the header or header graphic on your home page. You'd think it should go without saying that the phone number should be on the home page and one of the first and easiest things to find, but I can't tell you how many websites I've seen where it's almost impossible to find a phone number, at least on the home page. Put it in big, bold numbers. Make it super easy to find. As you might imagine, this is extremely important for people searching whenever they're using their mobile phone. I'd also recommend putting an email capture form on your site where visitors may enter their name and phone number, their email address, and then submit a brief description of their problem. You've gone to a lot of time, trouble, energy, and money driving people to your website. You should be able to at least contact them to see how you can help them. They came to your site for a reason. They raised their hand. They searched for you. Now that they've found you, let's get the conversation going. Make your business personable. Stay away from stock photography. The more authentic your website, the higher the probability that customers will convert. Testing shows that websites that have original and authentic imagery versus stock or generic imagery have a higher conversion rate. And you don't want to have a website that has the same photos on it as your competitor. That never bodes well. Let's leverage your credibility. When people come to your website for the first time, they're not sure they can trust you. But if you show them your membership in the Better Business Bureau or in accredited HVAC associations, it makes them feel more comfortable doing business with you. Showcase your online reviews and testimonials. Few things will improve conversions as well as real reviews from real customers. On your website, display your reviews from Yelp, Google My Business, and Angie's List, for example. And I'd recommend developing and implementing a very aggressive review automation process. Constantly ask your satisfied customers for reviews, and then post them on your website, on your Yelp page, on Google+, and so on. Another good question, is your website mobile friendly? A mobile friendly website will have a much higher conversion rate. Research shows that more than 60% of consumers search for local businesses and services using their mobile phone. When a searcher has a heating or air conditioning problem, you can bet they're going to use their mobile phone primarily because of its convenience. Rarely are they going to run into their office, turn on their desktop, and look for emergency help. If your website is not currently mobile friendly, we highly recommend you make it a priority. Everybody is moving to their cell phone or smartphone. Take action on this immediately. So let's recap. We talked about how to get your online marketing right by optimizing your website for the search engines. We discussed several proven effective methods of driving traffic to your website. And we went over a number of best practices that will increase the likelihood that your visitors will convert into paying customers. And while this isn't meant to be a comprehensive digital marketing plan, I'm confident that when you implement these strategies, you could double your business in the next 90 days. So I wanted to thank you for letting me share with you a number of strategies you can use to grow your business. I want you to know that this stuff really works. These strategies and techniques will have a profound effect on the bottom line, and they'll take your business to the next level. Now, I hope you found this webinar useful, and you will keep me posted on your continued success. If you feel this whole marketing process is way too much for you, you are running an HVAC company, I understand that. I would enjoy speaking with you to see how we could help you grow your business. Now, I do need to tell you that we only work with one HVAC company in each major market, so if we're already working with a business in your area, we won't be able to work with you. So click on the button below, schedule a phone call to see how we can help. I look forward to speaking with you.